Okay, it's the middle of November and we're here in Wylie, Texas. We're about to go fishing. We're going to take some kids fishing out today. And I wanted to show you a couple of tips that you can use for when you take kids out fishing. It's particularly cold today. It's probably about 40 degrees. We're not going to stay out too long, but what I wanted to show you is when you take kids fishing and you go out on a day like today, you can still catch a lot of fish. So I'm predicting we're going to catch lots of fish today, and I wanted to show you a couple of things that helps keep kids occupied and makes the day a little more enjoyable. So one of the things we're going to do today is we're going to catch our own bait. We're going to catch some shad for some catfishing. We're also going to do some crappie fishing and sand bass fishing too. We're going to do this in a relatively short period of time. And let me start by showing you one of the things I wanted to show folks who may or may not know is how to throw their cast net. Now, I use the biggest cast net you're allowed to here in Texas for a freshwater lake, which is 7 feet. That's 7 feet in radius. So if you can get this cast net open, it'll be 14 feet in diameter. Now, I've tied an extra rope on here because this time of year, sometimes the shad go deep. So you may want to, they may be 30 feet down, and we'll show you later how to locate them with your graph, okay, with your fish finder. So I throw my cast net one of two ways. Get all the line in one hand, get your top of your cast net out, okay? Now grab it just like this, just like you see here with your fist. Okay, I take it out, I shake it a few times, take half the net, pull it up like this, and wrap it around your hand again, just like that. Okay? Now, this is the easiest way to throw a cast net in my opinion. Okay, what I do is I take a piece of the rope, put it in my mouth. Don't forget to open your mouth when you throw the net. And we're simply going to throw this like a frisbee. Okay? I'm going to stand back and I'll throw it toward the camera. Okay? There you go. Simple. Okay? Very simple, easy to throw. A net this size is easy to throw that way. If you're not used to throwing a cast net, I recommend starting with a 5-foot net. You'll still catch bait. You'll catch more in a bigger net, but if it doesn't open, you'll catch a lot less. So 5 foot is the minimum I would go with, and the maximum you can use here in Texas is 7 foot. I'm going to do that again for you. Okay? Make sure the net's not tangled up. If it's tangled up anywhere, it's not going to. You want your weights as even as you can. Pull this out. Make sure there are no tangles. Okay. There we go. Real simple. If you could just look at the net down there. That's open up big enough where you'll catch bait. You see, the net doesn't open up 100%. It kind of creates an umbrella effect under the water. And when the fish get trapped in there, it kind of looks like a bell under the water when it's sinking. And then when you pull on the net, it'll capture all your bait. So I'm going to show you one other way to throw the cast net. This is a better way for big cast nets. Okay, same thing. Get half of the net, put it about right here. Okay, if you're holding it up about shoulder length, it'll come just below your waist here. Okay, that's a pretty comfortable length of net for me to work with. Take the net again, put it in your mouth, and then I'm going to take half of the net and put it in my hand. And the other half is going to be hanging down. And the throwing motion of this cast is just like you're taking a bucket of water, okay, and throwing it. That's it. There's no spinning. There's no trying to throw it like a frisbee. It's like taking a bucket of water. Okay? So here we go. Pull all the rope, put it in my left hand. Top of the net, shake it. Half the net. Okay? Now I'm going to take the net this much. I'm going to throw half of the net over my arm here. Okay. All right, now I got the net cupped in my hand. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I've got my hands like this, kind of like I'm holding a bucket of water. Okay? You can see that. And I'll put the rope back in my mouth. Okay? Hands come together like you've got water in your hands. Use your thumb and forefinger and grab a piece of the net. When this net releases, it's going to create a snap that opens the net. Alright? Here we go. Just throw it like a bucket of water. You can see that. Now that cast, the net didn't open up full, but it does open enough to catch bait. That's one other way. We'll do one more, and we'll be done. Okay, half the net. Alright, so I want a bucket of water. There we go. There you go, that one opened up nice. Okay, so that's throwing your cast net. So another great little activity that you can do to keep kids occupied when you're fishing. You're out there fishing, you've anchored up, maybe it's a little bit slow. Kids getting a little anxious, they want to do something, okay? They've already had their snack. The rods are out, you're just patiently waiting for fish, but the kids want to occupy themselves. There's something that I started several years ago that works really well. Now if you get you an old fishing pole with about 15-pound test line on it, anything lighter and you may have an issue. Let me show you what we're going to do. Okay, here we have about a $6 fishing pole, a used Abu Garcia 5500 Ambassador reel here. I've got about 14-pound test, 15-pound test on here. And what I do is I take this rod out. You can go to department store, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, wherever. Get you a little $2 kite, okay? And tie it up to the end of this rod. Today we chose Spider-Man. I want to show you how easy it is to fly a kite with a fishing pole. I don't fly a kite any other way. So here we got just a slight breeze today, and what we'll do is, if you can bring the camera out over here, what we're going to do, you can see it's already starting to take off. Okay, so you can see real easy. I'm standing here with the fishing pole. One of the things I'd suggest if you got really little kids is get you a little piece of rope, tie it to a cleat on your boat. If they drop the pole, you won't lose it. You could probably just stick it in a rod holder, but again I would tie it to a cleat. If it gets real windy, you don't want it to shoot up out of there and take off. So now when you're done, real easy, and the kids have a lot of fun with this. You can see the rod here. It looks like a fish biting on it. Okay, you just turn it over. They could lay on their back, whatever. Just reel it in when you're done. You ever sit there with a kite string and you're doing this, and you're trying to wrap it around, and you wrap it on your hand, and the kite's going all over? This is real simple. Reel it in, reel it in. There we go, we're done. And that folds up real easy and you can store it in your boat. Okay, just one little tip for having fun while you're fishing, if fishing's slow.
Man, these are slippery. One, two, 10.
Never had to leave the cove.
You might have to be here for a while getting these. this one's different.
I think the crappie will go after the smaller ones too, wouldn't they?
Yep.
That one has blue on it. Like blue scale. Bring it over here. Now we're getting some.
Okay, so we've got all our baits. We've come out here near this point. We're in about 34 feet of water. We're going to set our jug lines out right here. I went out into the wind for a good ways in order to set our jug lines out, and they'll be spaced out perfectly even. As we let one out, we'll drift a little ways and they'll be separated. So let's get started. I like to take my shad, pull one out, hook it twice using on these circle hooks, flip it over. If you want, you can bust the belly on them a little bit, gives them a little more scent. Hang it over the side as I bait the other hooks. I've got 5 hooks per jug, near to the bottom. Now if these shad are real big, I'll cut them in half. But since they're just the right size, we're just going to leave them whole. Okay, let her go. And we're going to do the other ones just like that. Okay. Alright, well we're on our last jug here. 5th one out of the 5 jugs. Got 5 hooks on each, so we got 25 hooks in the water. Now some of these shad are small, so sometimes I'll put more than one shad on here. I'll put a couple little shad. Little ones I'll hook once, the bigger ones I'll hook twice. Pinch them a little bit, get them bleeding. Circle hooks are what I prefer to use. You get tangled up a lot less. Fish hook themselves. One of the things you'll see probably when we pull these up a little bit later, catfish like to spin when they're hooked. A lot of times you'll come up with these lines all twisted up with some slime on the lines, and you'll notice that a catfish had twisted himself off. There we go. Alright, last jug line, and there she blows. Now we're going to do us a little a little crappie fishing, sand bass fishing, see what we can get. We'll come back and check our jugs. What we're using today is a Captain Coleman rig. We're going to be trolling live minnows for crappie. And I'll have a little graphic come up on the screen so you can get a better look at this Captain Coleman rig. What you got is a weight, 2 hooks. Probably seen it in other videos before, or some books. 1 hook up here, not below the weight. Another hook down the bottom. We've got 2 depths. It looks like we're marking some fish here between 20 and 25 feet. So let's get started. Zach, our assistant here, is getting some minnows. Bring them to the back here for us. We'll get started fishing. Thank you, Zach. Okay, what I'm going to do is set all my rods up before I drop them to the bottom. And we'll get all set up here and started and start fishing. Well, Zachary just caught this. Come here, Zach. Good way to start off the morning. Them catfish jugs are fishing and we're fishing. Good job, Zach.
Thanks. Gotta fish for more.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah,
Catch any fish today?
2.
All right. Can you show us in the cooler?
Oh, hold on. This one's got a bite.
Get him. Got him. All right. That's what we like, live action. Ooh,
It's
nice
a crappie.
Bring him in.
Good one.
Whew. Let me throw that bait stuck there. I'll get some. Here we go. Well, now I got 3.
Well, the jug lines are still working for us.
About to go check those.
Yeah. Then we'll come back and do some more trolling. Zach, once you get your fish, hold them up for us.
All right. Oh, he's bleeding, man.
That's okay. Oh, he's stripping up the towel.
Should I move him?
Put them in the cooler.
All right.
Show us what we got. What do we got in there?
We got about 3 bass. Well, now
Drop them in there.
4 bass and 2 catfish. 3 catfish.
3 crappie.
I mean 3 crappie.
Looks good. Now we'll go check our jug lines. Looks like we got 2 of them lined up.
Might be some catfish. It feels, yeah. Slime. Oh, here's one. Here's a big.
Get them untangled here.
Now I feel another one. So, oh, here's another cat. Well, yeah, that's. Yeah, I got another one, but I think it's not a keeper.
You guys want a hand here?
Good.
That one was a little tunneled up. How's that?
Thanks.
We got us 3 catfish. We got 3 more jug lines to go.
So hopefully we do good.
Jug lines.
So I'm gonna pull up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's moving quick. Oh, yeah, it feels like it. Kind of.
Good, huh?
Well, yeah, it's pretty heavy, but
Alright, we're gonna work with
here's one. Oh, there's 2.
the cat.
That's 3. And there's the last of it.
We probably left them down a little too long. But we
Well,
got some catfish.
Well, they're the closest friends.
They're close catfish. 1.
Say that again.
Shot of this cooler here. Okay, we're not done fishing. We've only been out here a couple hours.
We're probably gonna catch more.
And I'm gonna go check another jug line.
That's gonna be fun. See what's on it. It went out a little bit. got it. Oh, yeah.
See any fish on there?
My bad. Yeah, it feels really heavy. Let's get this. Whoa. Oh. I know this one has some fish on it.
Yeah, you got many fish on there, buddy.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
2 kitties. Alright, our last jumbline here, we just found it. It's about a quarter mile from where we set it. We expect something. Swam it out here, so we're going to see here in just a minute. Zach's going to do the honor. Everything is nice. Zach.
Oh, man, it's pretty light.
Right?
A little bit.
Itself.
Well, no, I feel it now. Oh, it's moving.
Just slow, will it? Pull it in slow. There's one.
It's probably another one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there's 2. Oh,
Alright,
crap.
get this on camera.
Right there, that's a Jaws to me. Yeah, my finger's burning.
What you can get jug lining. I think we got enough catfish. We're gonna
Go for
head back over to
crappie.
the dam and see if we can get us some more crappie in the boat. You hear this guy talk? I'd say we got about a 15 pounder here.
I like. Sure, let me get the net. Let's get him in. Got something big. Whoa. Oh, what is that? Yeah, let's get you in here. Do I have a hook on me?
Planning on, we don't keep that, do we? Nah, we'll just we'll hold them up. It's a good fish, good catch.
No wonder it was so heavy.
Whoops.
Ow. Cut line. Never heard of that fish. Never, ever. It's not edible.
Hold them up. That's a freshwater drum.
Never heard of it. That's huge.
So Zach,
Yeah.
how do you think we did?
Awesome. If you want to see the cooler, I think we did pretty good.
I think we did pretty good too.
That fish is going to be the best, the biggest catfish.
Yeah. A few hours of fishing, not so bad, huh? What do you say we pull in these lines, head to the house, and
Flame up.
fry them up?
That's good. Yeah. That'd be good. A little bit chilly, but they gotta get used to it.
Thumbs up?
Huh?
Thumbs up?
Yeah. Whew, it's cold.
What do you think, Zach?
I think this one, they're gonna be all good.
So we got 6 really nice crappie, we got a bunch of catfish, and we got one really big one, and we're going to let Zach weigh them right now. I can never get this turned on. All right. Okay, Zach. You can do the honors. Hold them up. Turn them the other way.
Oh.
Here. Where's the camera there? Hold them up. If you can hold them out a little, I'll help you. We got 16. Let me try one time there for you. Hang on. I got it. Just let it go. We got right at 16, 15 pounds, 15 ounces, 16. It's fluctuating, so right at 16 pounds. Good job. Come here, Zach. Get you one of your big crappie. Just a few short hours on the lake. Jug lines and trolling, slow trolling with Captain Coleman's rigs. What do you think, Zach?
I think they're all good. They're gonna be good. No, this one's gonna be good to eat.
Yeah?
But
All right. Good day. Give me 5.